Well, hello everybody. We're back.
Hey, what's up? All you lovely people.
So, we're probably going to be trying to finish this game over the next few days, but we'll get to there when we get there. We'll see how far we get.
Yeah, so we're pretty much done here.
What about Colosso?
That doesn't start yet.
Oh. So yeah, we came across the ocean in the last part. We hit enemies with Synergy, so that's a little scary. Not really, because we can handle them, but the thought of it is a little scary. Get wrecked.
Move the physical.
Oh. But, yeah. We're trying to catch up with the people who are trying to light the lighthouses and prevent them from doing stuff.
But right now we can't go south to the Venus lighthouse because it's off limits because of the tournament. So now we have to figure out a way to either get through or do something about the tournament.
Right. We're like all out of synergy. I forgot about that.
Yeah, and we can't sleep in the inn. If you're wondering why we didn't do that, the inn is actually full up right now because of the tournament.
We also, you may notice that some of the characters, I don't know, if you're familiar with this game but you haven't been watching the other parts, we've assigned a lot of, we've assigned Elemental Jin not to the person of their element, so that's why Mia can cast Plasma and stuff.
There we go.
Nice.
Okay, someone learned Bind. I think it was Ivan.
I believe
this one's
so.
the quietest one, so thank goodness for that.
My ears are just happy.
Okay. Man, he's got a good synergy list right now. Pretty soon here, though, we're gonna be able to get our,
Your favorite class.
well, I was gonna say our boys, into some crazy good classes here. I think we can probably maybe get Garrett into one. I think it's 4 Venus. No, I think it's like 3 Venus, 3... No, okay, we need to get 2 more Gen at the very least. There's one in the place we're going to be heading to after this, but I'm going to check to see if we can go across the top of the lake. Yeah. Inland sea, whatever we want to call it.
Yeah, basically there was a landslide preventing travel.
Us from just walking around.
But there's also a cave that we might be able to go through to bypass the sea, so we'll see if we can do that.
Well, actually, that's not what we're going to do. We're going to go to the other side of the landslide. But there is a cave to go back. So...
It's kind of hard to get through if I remember.
You need to be able to go south more. But yeah, we just walk right through here, head in the top of this, and grab this Venus Jin. I believe he just joins us. Watch your ears, viewers at home.
It shouldn't be too loud.
It shouldn't be, but just, you know, if you have your volume up really loud, sometimes if it doesn't seem that loud to us, it can be loud. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and set this. It's just going to increase your stats because she doesn't really have enough to make a difference to her. But as soon as we get our next Jupiter Jin, we can put this one over here, and then we can start doing some crazy stuff. So, we're going to head over to our next little dungeon here. Good. Okay, what's your opinion on, like, party advantage, party disadvantage runaway? Because I think if the party has the advantage, like, oh, you surprise them or whatever, you should just get to run away for free.
Yeah. Yeah, this is an Alt Miller cave.
Yep. And you'll notice that it's starting to get a little darker here.
Gosh, this game.
So this is actually a pretty rough little segment right here because you can't go heal. So you have very low synergy. I'm going to check what my synergy presets are here. Once we get done with this battle, because I'm probably going to want some different ones than I have. I'm going to want Reveal, and I'm going to want Move. And we're also going to need access to Whirlwind in this dungeon, I believe.
Oh, I also forgot there are these worms holding little spheres.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
They summoned a new one.
I think I only just realized that they have little eyes. Like they have a little pointy face on the front. It's not.
Well, they have little bumps like, you know, caterpillars do.
But I think I see little eyes. I don't know. I always thought of them as just having like a bump like a caterpillar, but...
I think you're making that up. Point it out to me next time we see him. Okay, I believe we go this way. Heh.
Yeah, see, this is where it gets dicey.
Oh, yeah. And since we have very little synergy to go around...
Well, at least we're walking around now where we can actually recover some synergy, though. See, we're up to 13 and 22, whereas before we were at, like 3 and...
0.
Yeah. Boom.
I believe having more luck means you get less affected by synergy, like status effects, I believe is what it does.
Huh.
But like, status effects already have such a low chance of working in this game that I feel like it's like you just don't need very much luck.
Mimic? Yeah.
Yep, I knew it was going to be Mimic because it was in the light.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bind is probably a good call on this enemy.
Yeah. Bind is probably one of the better status ailments, just because enemies in this game actually tend to have a lot of synergy.
Well, once you get to a certain point, yeah.
No, just in general, enemies tend to have a lot of synergy post, like, once you start getting up towards the Mercury Lighthouse, they pretty much start using synergy a lot.
Really?
I would say. They at least have, like, one move that they can choose to do that is synergy.
I'll go along with that.
Like, Harpies, I believe, have some synergy. Sirens have synergy. Like, a lot of enemies in this game do tend to use it. Thank you for not working.
Wrecked.
I'm just going to try to save as much synergy as possible. Because we do have to fight a Djinn in this dungeon. And that's really what I'm saving my synergy for at the moment. Ow, 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 ow. That hurt.
Dang.
Nettle, if you were wondering.
Have some water of life.
So, Nettle, which is the spell we just saw, is the next upgrade from, there's nothing down there. The Briar growth, not growth, because growth, it's Thorn, Briar.
That's it.
Nettle. And then it's Growth, Mad Growth, Wild Growth, I believe.
I also don't believe we've seen golems before.
We have not. This is our first time seeing golems. Man, we just don't have a lot of synergy to play around with. And that's kind of slowing us down and making us take more damage. That's kind of the reason you want to use synergy on random battles, is because this is where you take actually most of your damage, really.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
Yeah. I honestly feel like at this point the lowering defense effects are doing kind of a lot.
Yeah, so status effects don't tend to do much in this game, as we've said before. But one thing that does do a lot is stats. It's not the worst I've ever seen, or like the most effective. You can see me? Someone's there. Wrapped in synergetic light. Who could it be? You know about synergy, and you can see me?
Here comes the Kraden replacement.
Don't disrespect this man that way.
What do you mean, as you can see, you're invisible? Oh, that's right.
You say you can't move. What happened? Yes, I ran out of my draught and collapsed here.
What if we just pick you up?
Draught? Exactly what kind of draught is it? You couldn't even begin to comprehend if I tried to tell you. Professional stream. You seem to be in a lot of pain. Your life depends on that draught, huh? Man. Could you do me a favor? A favor? What is it, Miss Popular? Wait, I'll have to tell you how to find it. Can you do this for me? I'm with you, Isaac. I don't trust anyone who's afraid to show himself. You said he couldn't move even if he wanted to, right? Someone is in trouble. It's only natural to want to help.
Thank you, Ivan.
I agree with Ivan. Whoever he is, he needs our help. Fine, okay, we should help people in need. Is that better? I love Garrett. Will you get it for me? What do we have to do to get your draw? Okay, this is a puzzle that I never remember the answer to. First, you'll have to go deep into the cave. You'll find 5 rocks sticking up out of the ground. Lights will appear on the wall. There will be 5 colors: blue, green, white, yellow, and red. Turn the 5 rocks in accordance with those colors. Right. Spin the rocks in accordance with the lights. The blue light corresponds to the rock furthest to the left. Blah, blah, blah. You actually don't need to know that because you can just use reveal. A door is somewhere deep in the cave. Who put it there? An ancient civilization long since vanished. Oh, please hurry. I like the jittery text. He seems to be in a lot of pain. We better find that cave, Isaac.
Here we go. So do we need rotate, though?
Move and reveal. No, we can just use our hands like normal people.
Oh.
Move and reveal. Perfect. Really the only 2 synergies we're
You can also use reveal to see what's in the dark, which is kind of neat.
Sort of. Basically, anytime you use synergy, the game tends to get rid of, like, the top layer. So, you can see what's behind that. So, if you use move, you can often see...
Oh, that's true, too. I did always think that was kind of a neat touch that reveal works for that, though.
It's just not the most efficient way.
No, because it has that whole vignette thing, so it cuts off part of the screen. Boom. I knew it.
Ooh, revive.
Revive, nice.
It's pretty expensive. Wait. Could you have told me?
On a table behind the door. Okay, shut up. And we still have to deal with this whole deal.
That was great singing.
Oh, this is the first time we've also seen this, like, 2-headed dog deal.
No, we saw it back in the... Oh.
We did?
Yeah, we did. Bye, Ivan. Can you, like... Thank you. We'll just leave Ivan there. We saw it back in... Maybe it was the earlier version of it, but we saw it back in the water cave. Or the desert. One of those 2.
Huh. I felt like we hadn't seen it before, but maybe we have.
I believe we have. Maybe it was a lizard that is the exact same color.
Yeah, the salamanders in the desert look like it in terms of their palette.
If you're wondering why I'm running a lot, it's because I don't have a lot of resources to heal myself at the moment.
Dreadhound. Boom.
Ooh, stun.
Oh,
Perfect.
yes.
Thank you, Ivan.
Stun is the world's best status effect.
In pretty much every game, really. It tends to just be kind of overpowered.
Ah, finally, we're out of that stupid darkness.
Okay, so this is actually one of the harder gens in the game, because this puzzle is relatively difficult. And it's also kind of a hard one to reset, I believe. I don't think we push up. Or do we? I think maybe we do.
I think that right now that's our only option.
So here's what we do. We do this. We do this. We do this. Bam.
Nice.
Bam. And we're going to save right in front of this gen so we can reset really easily. In case it runs away, really, not because
I
it's
love
gonna
how
kill
Isaac
us.
sometimes just like looks deadpan up at the screen.
It's pretty great.
Wouldn't it be more effective to use like an earth type spell on him?
It depends on the base power. So, since Cutting Edge is just more powerful than any of the other spells, basically.
Okay.
It probably would have been better to use Prism with Mia.
Yeah,
Over
probably.
Plasma, though.
Yeah, 25 damage. Not good.
Okay.
We live in. And Kabawi. Kaprui.
Maybe one. Oh.
Nice.
Okay, so now we have enough Jin to get, I believe it'll probably be easier to do Garrett.
Yeah, probably.
No, she's a savant. She doesn't learn any new synergy, though. 3. And she's about to not be a savant. Boom, ninja. Look at those stats. 275 attack, 275 HP, 244 attack, and 295 agility.
195.
Or whatever. Death plunge.
Oh my
Kunji,
gosh.
Trap, firebomb, cluster bomb, gale, typhoon, thunderclap, mist.
I don't know what that little like red and yellow and blue bar is next to those, but I'm happy about it.
The most overpowered class in the game. Okay, and then we're gonna rearrange the rest of our Jin. I think I'm probably gonna keep him as a cavalier because I think it's a good class. But we're gonna have to figure out our Jin situation for this girl over here. I think she's probably just gonna have to be a weird class for now.
What if you give the? What if you trade her with yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just gonna make Ivan worse too.
Okay.
For now, once we get a couple more Jin, we'll have more flexibility with these guys, and we can make them into better like classes. But for now, we're just gonna sacrifice them to the whims.
The vagaries of. And Mia's a tough girl. She'll make it.
She'll do it. She'll do fine.
Alrighty. Push this.
Jump across. Go down.
And we're back.
Oh, okay. I think it's only certain ones that affect the top layer.
Yeah.
Like Mind Read will clear it away.
I think so. And also, you get a little glimpse of it every time you run into a random battle.
Exactly.
If you've been paying attention.
Okay, you ready to see this?
Boom.
Yeah, that's why this class is insanely overpowered. We could probably make Isaac this instead for Colosso. I'll see what I can do about that.
Yeah, that actually sounds like a pretty good idea. So, what does that little thing next to the synergy mean? Does it have a meaning?
What thing?
So, if you, like this little icon here next to Death Plunge.
I think it just symbolizes them. I don't know. I don't know what it means. I don't think it really means anything.
It's just on all of those ones. I don't know. It's odd.
It is odd. It's a stylistic choice, though.
It must mean something. Punji Trap, Cluster Bomb.
Punji Trap is really freaking good.
Nice.
I mean, it doesn't matter. He's gonna go first. Okay, we'll do Gale. So you see, it actually will do the same thing as. So fun fact about Gale. It is the same as if we had Ivan in his class, Whirlwind. So you can use it on the map, and it costs less because it costs 3
instead of 5. That's
exactly.
Nice.
Though Garrett does have a pretty small synergy point pool because of the ninja class.
I remember this. There's like a little maze here.
Yay, everyone loves dark mazes.
Everybody's absolute favorite.
Yeah, Garrett's incredibly good now. But if we want to do the same for Isaac, what we would do is we would give him Fire Djinn instead of Earth Djinn.
Okay.
And then we would give him Wind Djinn. So see, he can't quite make it yet. We would need one more Wind Djinn on him. But we can do this instead. And we can send him... Oh, I think it's maybe one more... Man, did I mess this up?
Illusionist.
Maybe I need 4.
Savage.
No, what?
Oh, wait,
Why are
he
you a
is
ninja? What on earth is going on?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a ninja.
Why was it telling me he wasn't going to be a ninja, though?
I don't know.
Maybe I was looking at Garrett.
Oh, that was probably it.
Yeah, okay, I think I was looking at Garrett for some reason.
Okay.
Because I'm the big dumb.
You got a big brain. Mimic?
Sometimes. No, it's not a mimic. Because you have
Oh,
to
yeah,
get to
because
a
you have to
special
actually
way.
solve a puzzle to get there. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of a
good indicator of whether something's going to be a mimic or not. If it's
Is
too
how-
easy, if it's too good to be true, it probably isn't true. Exudes the smell of decay. Wow.
While it is not a super great descriptor, like, it's not like a
Are you
nasty
kidding?
sounding descriptor.
That is a fabulous sounding descriptor. That is incredibly nasty. It's just funny.
Okay.
I
So-
don't really like this cave music.
I actually really like basically every piece of sound in here. Man, the desert theme, I forgot how freaking good that song is.
It's so good.
Because you just, like, you don't spend very much time in the desert in this game.
I feel like composers have gotten, well, I think games have gotten better at not restarting the music every single time you come
Well,
out
I'm
of
just saying,
the
like-
battle. And also I think composers have gotten better at doing a really great A section and a really great B section instead of an okay A section and then a B section no one will ever get to hear but is actually the best part.
Well, also, just, like, the deserts aren't very long in this game, really.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've spent more time in this cave than I probably spent... No, I actually got a little bit lost in the desert this playthrough, but...
Still.
Also, by the way, this pushing log puzzle is a trap. If you push this log over to the right, it'll get in front of the door.
Oh.
Cured.
Oh, do we have to fight a little
No,
boss?
but it helps me feel better. Okay, now it's gonna pick one. Blue.
So yeah, blue. Blue's all the way over to the left.
I think we have to do this like 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
I remember trying to do this without knowing that Reveal did this, and maybe that's why I think this is a hard puzzle.
Yeah, I think I probably just wrote it down.
Probably. Oh, we only have to do it twice. Wow, no rule of
Nice.
3s. I'm pretty okay with that. That was probably also a little bit loud. I like their use of, like, jingles.
Mystic Draught.
I think it'll be faster if we do this. And then come in from the top. I don't know that it's faster, but I have a feeling. Because he's, like, a little less than halfway into the cave, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
He is kind of in an awkward spot where you still have to go quite a distance.
Yeah. Also, I believe he is the rate-limiting step for the tournament beginning.
Yes,
so
he is. He is the...
He's supposed to be officiating. He's the leader of Tolbi.
He is the mayor.
Yeah.
Basically. He's a little more powerful than that, because Tolbi is big enough that it's, like, actually kind of a power.
Yeah.
A
He's
little
more
bit.
like a doge or something.
He's like a doge or, like, a provincial lord, kind of. But there aren't really, like, a ton of, like... There's not, like, really royalty in this world, which I find kind of, like...
Yeah, it's neat. There's not like a kingdom.
Yeah, there's not,
And there
like...
aren't really empires or anything.
They're
It's
just kind of little settlements all
yeah,
over the
little
place with
organized
varying
communities.
sizes. Like, I would say, what's his face from that one place with the trees, like near Kalinga.
Oh, McCoy.
Yeah, McCoy. I would say he's probably the closest thing this world has to, like, a big royal.
Yeah.
At
Or,
least
like,
on
someone
this
who considers themselves like nobility or whatever.
Yeah,
But
and even then, he's just kind of a
He's
rich
just
guy.
rich, yeah. Like, it's a very weird, but it kind of makes sense with the lore of the game being that essentially civilization just was like never mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's kind of another thing I kind of take issue with. Like, everything is a little bit more civilizationed in the second game.
Is it?
Yeah. Like, there are, like,
'Cause you're
bigger
going through, like, all
cultures.
sorts of jungles and stuff.
There are, like, bigger cultures and stuff. Like, there's, like, trade and commerce going on over there. There are multiple towns that are trying to, like, do stuff. And really, the only place that's, like, big, like, Calais is kind of really the only place that's, like, a big merchant thing. And, like, and then, of course, there's Colosso as well. But those are kind of the only big things that are, like, touristy and, like, make a lot of money.
From one region, yeah. They, like, bring people in and sort of connect people across various settlements.
Yeah, but most of it tends to be very, like, oh, we're on our own, we're just kind of our own thing. Most towns are very small.
Yeah, and they
like,
haven't, like, banded together in any way.
There's not, like, a big, like, religious figure, even, like, there is, like, you know, a goddess, I believe.
Is there?
There's something like that. I mean, there are priests and stuff. There's,
well,
like,
yeah.
There is, like, a centralized religion type thing, but it's, like, very different. So, like,
They don't have, like, a huge influence, they just are like, they
there.
have a little room everywhere, but they're based around synergy and magic, so they're not really, like, theological in any way.
Yeah, and it really is, like, the wise one is the most important, whatever.
So.
Thank you for your help. I'll be okay now. Look, it's a man. What are you talking about? What did you expect? Well, I mean, we couldn't see who was talking. Nah, I'm good. Must have been well-traveled indeed if that didn't shock you. How did you become paralyzed while you were invisible? And that ability to conceal yourself, are you an adept? An adept? What are you talking about?
You know about synergy, but you don't know about adepts?
You used synergy to conceal yourself, didn't you? Only an adept could do that. Oh, yes, I was using synergy to conceal myself. Something in this tale doesn't sound right. I will peer into his heart. Thanks, Ivan. What's the matter, Ivan? This is Babby, the ruler of Tolbi.
I always called him Bobby.
And that sounds better?
Yeah, to me.
Little Bobby over here?
Yeah.
It's like little Timmy, except like worse.
Yeah. Older. Vic and Jane
and, that
and
wasn't
Bobby.
Synergy he was using. It was the power of an ancient civilization. I said nothing of the kind. How can you know that? So I guess that would make you adepts. Does that mean, have I finally found true Lemurians?
No.
That's what I've been saying. We're adepts. But what's Lemuria? Yes, what is this Lemuria?
She's so adorable, dang it.
Oh, you're not adept? You're adepts but not Lemurians?
Correct. Everyone nods.
So I was wrong. Are you searching for these people? Babby, you're the ruler of Tolbi. You can have anything you want. Why would you want to find them?
This clearly says Babby Alien.
I know. Basically, any pronunciation of this name has been ruined by my existence.
Yeah, well, and I'm sure it doesn't sound the same in Japanese. I don't think Bobby is a name in Japanese.
Well, that's why I think it's
short for Robert or whatever.
See, this is the type of stuff where if you had like a really good team on it, you could make something that like sounded good and like dignified. Every year I grow older and more frail. This body's had it. And you regret growing older? I understand your desire to remain young, but there's nothing anyone can do about it. Yeah, definitely.
I do remember it.
That's right, Creighton said alchemy could thwart death itself. What was that? Was that? Nope. I don't know that person.
Don't know.
Babby.
What's up?
We've been searching everywhere for you. Iodem said we could find you in Alt Miller Cave. You're not glad we found you? No, it's not that. What are you doing in a cave such as this, my lord? I have my reasons. Everyone in Tolbi's been in a panic over your absence. I did not mean to cause any undue concern. We're just happy we found you before the finals began. The trials have already ended? Why have you been in this cave for so long? I had an important errand, but it has been taken care of.
And also,
Splendid.
like,
And you can
I
attend
was
the finals.
paralyzed.
I must speak more with these people. Who are
Who
they?
are they?
I owe my life to them. Pardon our rudeness. You have our gratitude for saving Babby's life. We must have Item grant them a reward.
I'm trying to remember Item.
He's the advisory guy who's got
thought.
kind of like streaked hair up and down. You can speak with them again after the finals are finished. Oh, I see. If that's what we have to do, then.
Adios.
I have not heard your names yet.
I'm Garrett. This is
That's
Isaac.
I'm Ivan. My name is Mia.
I can't tell you how much it disturbed me in the second game when Isaac was talking.
Yep.
I really wish they had just kept him silent and had people awkwardly talk for him.
It would have been funny.
It
They could have done
hilarious.
it well. Come see me at my palace once the finals have ended. I would like to speak with you further. He's going to be our last real enemy. Say, I have an idea. Why don't you enter the finals? You have some interesting powers. They have not cleared the trials. Only warriors who cleared the trials can appear in the finals. And you don't think saving my life qualifies as a suitable trial? I look forward to seeing you battle. Okay, we're gonna... Oh man, I think I missed our opportunity to get Halt. For now. I'm gonna have to wait until after Colosso. Because if you have Halt before Colosso, which we get in the place where we get that Jupiter Gin and Veil, then yeah. But I believe we have to wait until after Colosso to head back across the ocean. Inland sea thing. Is he serious? He wants to see us fight using our Synergy. That's what it is. Yeah, let's do it. So we'll do it? Either way, we're stuck here in Tolbi until Colosso's over. Baby said that he wanted to talk to us, didn't he? You seem to know Kraden. Let's run away. What could be a connection between Lemuria and the Adepts? I suspect he knows quite a bit about what's going on with us. Guess all we can do is wait around until Colosso. I hate just waiting around. Come on, let's enter Colosso. Can we do it? No. What? Don't let me down like this! I guess we'll just wait until we reach Tolbi and let Isaac decide there. I kind of always hated that on the world map you couldn't use retreat to go back to the last town you were in. It's a little annoying. But yeah, Colosso's about to begin, and it's one of I think it might be my favorite part of this game.
It's so cool.
It's really fun, especially if you do non-mono element classes, because it gets a lot easier to win then.
Yep. I think they might let you stay at the palace.
They do let us stay at the palace. In fact, we're going to get to stay at the palace before we even have to do anything about the finals.
Yeah, so I think we should do that and recover health and synergy.
We're going to.
Gosh, we're just sitting here singing. Yay.
We probably should have closed the door, but now the phone's ringing, so you get to hear that.
It rings like 18 billion times a day, and it's never anyone I want to talk to.
It's always like telemarketers, so if you didn't know, it's a landline, which is why it's awful. But I'd rather have a landline and have the...
It's not down the stairs? Where we can... Oh, no, it's these doors, I think, where we can stay.
No, I think it's actually down the stairs.
It's been so long since I played this game. Man, those fire effects are nice.
They are. Oh, it's not
Oh, I
down
forgot
the stairs.
this.
Why are you standing across that desk like you're gonna, like, sell me stuff? Oh, man, I really want the Assassin's Blade, but we don't have any lucky medals right at the moment.
So Bobby is building a
lighthouse so that he can find Lemuria. I guess I just have to go to the Colosseum. It'll be fine. I'm so overpowered compared to these guys. Here's what we'll do. We'll drink the Hermes water. And we'll wander around outside for a little bit.
Do you remain in town?
No.
Check these doors real quick. Just for me. You checked this one.
I could just go buy a Synergy Crystal.
Yeah, it's not like you're short on money.
I have like $1 billion, and this is kind of the point in the game where you kind of stop using the equipment that you can buy.
Never give up. Go for the win.
I need that headband. But we're basically...
Where's that piece of Golden Sun merch?
Yeah, where is that piece of Golden Sun merch? I'd buy that.
Here we go.
Here we are. I don't know if we can stay here yet, but... Oh, yeah, we can.
Yes, we would. And it's free, which is extra nice. I think you just click on the beds. Whoop.
Oh, I'm so tired.
I didn't think we'd ever find a place to stay. What a relief. Good night, Mia.
Let's rest up for tomorrow. I hope I didn't just, like, skip Colosso accidentally. I don't think you can, though.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it goes on without you.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Alright, Isaac. Got another hard day of work ahead of us. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Or at least not in a very long time, because I don't usually seek out this place to sleep in, because I just usually head straight to Colosso because I like it so much.
I think it is possible to not do that well in Colosso, but you can,
you have to
also
get,
win it.
You have to get at least second place. But if you get first place, you get a little prize.
Yeah.
Are you ready for a jam and a half?
Yes. I'm super ready.
Yep. Look, I'm sorry, but we have some rules to help keep things legit. Warriors who made the finals and their team members can't play. Big betrayal. Coliseum's already full, but if you want to watch, buy a ticket from those guys.
Scalpers is like an appropriate term.
It is, but I didn't see it. Hey, hold on a second. You want seats? No, I'm participating. Then what? You got a problem? I'm busy. I don't need any distractions. I think we go up here and talk to the soldiers.
Yeah.
Or, well, they talk to us. Hey, you're Isaac.
Get in here.
You're kidding. That's Isaac, the one Babby picked? Yeah, there's no mistaking it. He's Isaac for sure. He's just a kid. What does Babby think Colosso is? A playground? Putting him in the finals is an insult to everyone who cleared the trials. Don't you people have faith in Babby? Babby wouldn't just let him into the finals just to repay a favor. Guess Babby wouldn't let Isaac in if he weren't a good match. We've been waiting for you and your friends, Isaac. All of Colosso participants are in the waiting room, okay? Go to the... Okay, please this way.
I think we have to do this solo, right?
Yeah. Isaac fights by himself, but we can use our team members to cheat.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. We totally do.
I mean,
I
could
use
just
team members to cheat.
I mean, we could just... Do you want to not cheat? I bet I can still win.
We'll see. I kind of want you to cheat because I want you to get the treasure chests and stuff.
Yeah, but I don't want any of the treasure chests because they're like nuts and herbs and smoke bombs.
Okay.
They're garbage. The only thing that matters is getting to the finish line first. Because if you do, you get the better piece of equipment by far. And you get to keep those across. I should explain what this is. So you get like a preset set of equipment. It's like the most basic gear. It's like short sword, cotton shirt, like the stuff Isaac and Garrett had at the very beginning of the game.
Yeah. Then there's a little obstacle course that
and
you do.
if you get there first, you get a much better item. I think you actually don't have anything at first. But the better you do in the race... So basically, Colosso is a foot race with an obstacle course in front of it to the finish line.
To the center, like, arena.
To the center arena where you fight each other, and whoever gets there first gets the better equipment. So I believe...
there's 2 treasure chests, and you get to, like,
well, it's not 2 treasure chests, they're just on the ground. But
yeah.
If you get there first, you get the better one all the time. So there's, like, a claymore versus a short sword, like... chainmail versus like a cotton shirt.
Yep. And you get to keep whatever item you got into the next stage of the finals.
Yeah. So, I believe the first thing is weapons.
I wanted to enter too,
We weren't
Garrett.
accepting any more entries. I love how our circles, since they weren't expecting us to be in the thing, is just a
It's
chalk
drawn
circle.
in. I love it
off
so
of the like
much.
prestigious tiles that are pre-made for this. They just made a chalk circle on the
I
cobblestone
love it
for
so
us.
much. There's such good details in this game.
I know you want to enter too, Garrett, but there's nothing we can do.
She's so
This is
nice.
crazy. Isaac won't survive against those colossal warriors.
Thanks.
If Isaac wants to win, he'll have to use Synergy. Well, Babby does seem very interested in his Synergy. Even so, how's he supposed to use it here? What did Babby say we're supposed to do while Isaac is competing? We've made a slight exception. You can cheer him on from the stage.
So we can cheat, essentially, is what's going on.
This is the first time it's ever been permitted. You should thank Babby for the chance to sit in these special seats. If everything is settled, I shall take you there. Can't Isaac go to see the final stages too? I bet you want to learn as much as you can about the finals, eh, Isaac? Come on, you can make another exception, can't you?
Isn't that like cheating?
I don't see the harm in it.
I don't see the harm in it.
I can't believe Isaac is entering midway through Colosso. I think that all of the finals people know what this is going to be like already, and I think that the courses were stuff that they used for the trials.
Oh, gotcha.
I bet. This is a first. Totally unheard of. Like I said
earlier.
Are we
So
ready? I'll give you a tour of
sassy.
the arenas. Let's go. I always think we're going to go up, because it just looks like that would be the way towards the arena. Okay, so this is... It's actually where we... Foot race. He kind of explains what we already explained.
Yeah. That's too hard for Isaac.
No, I don't want to hear your explanation. Okay, I believe for this first one what we want to do is we want to put Garrett here because this is like way faster with him. We'll just stage one of the first. Let's see the description. Yep,
So,
we
yeah.
want Garrett here because this is one of the longer ones. If you push the log, you're supposed to push this log across here. I like the little like fake Isaac icon.
Yeah, it's cool. I think it must be using the same like.
It's
not like
the
a
same.
shader, I guess, but the same shader as the invisibility.
Yeah, it's
So
like
if you
the same
have
effect.
Garrett in here, you can
Yeah,
just
he has
move it
moved.
into the middle.
And then I can just jump across for free. So they get to do stuff right before the matches. I think this one... Okay,
I think
so
this
one
one is
we want
whoever has
Ivan
Douse. Yeah.
is the one with Douse. I think it also lets us see their synergy before we put them in there, which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ivan has Douse.
Yeah.
And then I think
the last one is Frost.
well, there's actually more than enough stages for each character. There's like a couple extra ones in case you don't really have. No, this one's Growth. But I think it just gives you a treasure chest it gives you a treasure chest like slightly faster. So what you want to do is try to save as much time as possible to get to the center, and that does not save any time really, because I'm not going to go for the treasure chest. This one is... Yeah, well, I think this is the last one. So we will just...
Yeah, so you can go down and get that treasure chest. That one I don't think a friend could help you at all.
No, they can't. But we'll put... I think... Yeah, this is the final one, so we're just going to put Mia in here because she has nowhere else to be. Cheer me on, Mia. The only time we get to be other characters in this game.
Yes.
That's something else that I want them to do. Like, you can change your party leader or whatever.
Yeah.
Like in Xenoblade Chronicles.
These generic guys I forgot. What about,
Well, don't frighten me. I'm incredibly nervous. What, me? I'm Galahad, the third-seeded fighter. I can't wait any longer. When do we start?
Where...
Deca must win the finals. Deca. He won't answer no matter how much you speak to him. He's trying to get himself psyched up for the battle. The finals can't be won that easily. I'm Buford, the 7th seed. All who clear the trials are powerful warriors. This is a balanced match. Anyone could win today. Well, your seed doesn't say that much about you. Navampa of Gondowan, the 6th ranked warrior. You're the warrior Babby selected, the one they're all talking about? I heard rumors that you were a huge hulking man. I guess they were wrong.
They were.
They were. You are. Isaac? I had closed my eyes to focus my mind before the battle. My name is Satraj. I'm the 4th ranked warrior. I like these guys.
Yeah, they're cool.
I'm Morgan. I'm the highest ranked warrior. I'm going to win the finals, and don't you forget it. I'm rated as the 2nd best, but I'll prove them wrong. My name's Azart. Don't tell me you're the one Babby handpicked for the finals. I'm not going to lose to someone who didn't even clear the trials.
Wanna bet?
I'm about to wreck you. So if you win this, there's also a little bonus
look,
that
there's
happens.
a little sun icon on the ground. That's cool that they got to use that asset again.
Oh, yeah, as like a carpet.
Mm-hmm.
We're here to win the finals. Hey, what's the matter? Hurry up and start.
Stop talking then.
Line up starting with the top-ranked warrior and await the signal. I like how I'm like the 8th seed,
Yeah.
even though technically I'm not supposed to exist. I wonder how they would have done this, because it's 1v1, right? So there would have been 7 people, so I guess one of them would have just gotten a bye on the first
Lend
turn.
a hand. I love that so much.
I don't have my presets. I'm just about to begin. Please take your places. Make sure I'm all lined up here.
Yeah, we definitely are cheating.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
I might grab the first treasure chest. I think it's a nut, which is like fine. And Isaac doesn't have healing magic anymore, so it's not going to be as much of a cakewalk as it could be because he's a ninja.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Instead of being a healer that's bulky. So that might actually make this a little more difficult. But yeah, look at how much faster we went than that guy. We're going to absolutely destroy him. And we get, instead, an iron shield
yeah.
rather than leather gloves.
Oh, that's cool. I don't think that these guys... I don't think that their animations are all 3D models. Look how they're not, like,
Yeah.
especially the girl. Like, look how she's not,
she doesn't
sort of
look the same.
pristinely turned.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
yeah, I mean, they don't look exactly like they do in town.
Yeah. I think
Because-
they might have had to, like, hand do these. Because I'm not sure that their models could
Well, yeah, they
perform
handed
this
like
action.
three whatevers. They did the generic guy, generic old guy, and generic girl, and then they just did a couple recolors of those.
You
It's
probably
honestly-
could have gotten a couple of extra treasure chests, but I think you'll
It
be
doesn't
okay.
really matter.
That's fun that it plays this noise for them, too. Isn't he the 2nd ranked guy?
Yeah, he is the 2nd seed.
Why are we getting to fight him?
I think it has to do with how I think he was probably going to get the bye in the first round then. I think it just has to do with how they randomly selected the tournament. Yeah, as you can see, Ninja is a little bit overpowered.
Yeah. Win! This whole segment is amazing.
I see you've made it through your first match. Winning your first match after jumping right into the finals is awesome. Should have expected as much as a warrior selected by Babby. Now we can have a look at the next series of stages.
And how we can cheat at them.
Yeah, this one, so they actually get a little longer each time too. So that
Yep.
time there were 4 segments, this time there are 5, and I believe in the last there are 6. At least I believe. That's how it works. I'll be right here, so tell me when you're done looking around.
Especially
I get
on a
healed.
first playthrough, you really want to look at each stage
Okay, this is a maze.
and then
We don't
not
really need
leave
to.
anyone there.
Yeah, we don't really need to. We can. It could be a little faster if we did some motion. Well, actually, I don't think it could. I think
Yeah.
you can maybe get the treasure chest there pretty fast if you do someone there, but yeah, this is where time stop would come in handy. This is one of the bigger time saves because we would time stop this guy, and all of the platforms would be stuck in the middle. So that's where time stop would come in handy. Time stop is one of the bigger time saves for this section. This one we're gonna put Mia here, and she's actually gonna do stuff.
Yeah. She's gonna cast Frost.
She's
twice.
gonna cast. No, she's gonna. You can only cast once, and that's kind of the puzzle here.
Oh, you gotta
want to
cast
do it on the
left.
left, so that you can do that and then instantly jump across. You
Good
do
job.
it, Mia. I don't know. Maybe I just like short hair that's like kind of up.
She's got a ponytail
Yeah,
and bangs.
the wall. I believe if you have, we could have Garrett wait here. He has growth.
Yeah, he does. Because I think that just leads you all the way down to the treasure chest.
Well,
Yeah,
no, I think it actually just skips half of the puzzle.
Yeah.
And then we're going to want to look for somewhere we can use, like, Douse. Oh, if we had Force, see, this is the other place we could save time.
Ah, shoot.
So if I had been smarter about how I set up my stuff...
Well, see, like, again, like, this is why when you're doing a playthrough, you want to review the stages first.
So we'll just put Ivan here for now. But we could have put Force on Ivan.
Yeah, because that's just
like an
associated
equipable
with
item.
an item, so you, yeah.
So we could have put that there. As opposed to Growth, which is associated with a Djinn, right?
Right.
So that's the big difference.
Yeah, I did. I
I'm
was
good.
dumb.
No, it's fine. I saved
It's only the
one...
second match.
Can I even get to that from here? I actually don't think I can. I think I made a mistake here, because I think Isaac has to cast Growth on that. Yeah, I think I'm not close enough.
Okay.
So, this is fine. We're good here. See, we're not going to cheat the second round except right here.
But this is okay.
Oh no, a sudden cold snap.
But only on this side of the arena.
Okay, so we're gonna absolutely
This
destroy this
music.
man.
It's so good.
Yeah, and you don't get to hear any of this music very often. Yeah, mazes are very easy in this game because Isaac kind of tends to waltz his way around stuff very quickly. I believe I am first player in this case. Getting the treasure chest I don't think really loses you any time because you can make... Well, I think it does because I don't think you can make it up there and back that quickly. Thanks, Mia.
Good job, girl.
Okay, so I believe it's the middle one is the one we want to go down. Big brain over here. And then I believe we do this, and then we push the pillar 2 squares.
Yeah, see, we're almost there.
And we're good. And see, we get chainmail instead of a cotton shirt. I almost waited right there and lost the whole thing to my own stupidity.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's the big thing. It's making sure you do well in all the preceding rounds. I actually think the final round is where you get, like, a really good weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Because they want to make sure that if you lose that one, you have, like, good armor or whatever if you've done well.
Yep.
Yeah, they tend to go get the items, which don't matter because I'm just going to death drop him 3 times in a row and then he's gonna die. Let me just suplex you a couple times here.
It's nice that they replenish your health and your synergy every time.
It is nice of them. They don't really have to do that. They could not do that and make this really difficult. Also, since these guys don't have any kind of element associated with them, they take a lot of extra damage from synergy too, which is kind of like part of the design is that you have to use synergy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he got stunned. This guy's a little tougher. I think it's because he has like whatever, like they give him like better armor than the first guy got because he like made it through the first round.
I love how many variations there are on that tune. That's really nice.
You've managed to win both of your matches. You're incredible, Isaac. If you win the next one, you'll be the champion. That makes...
Okay.
Let's see, how many people would be eliminated after this round? So 4 would be eliminated in the... Yeah, so we would be the last match. It goes down by half every time. Okay, so this one's the longest one.
Please check all of them before we assign
No.
people? Okay.
Okay, so this one we're gonna put Mia here. Actually, this one... Yeah, this one's slow as well. Because it's pushing a log.
Get in there.
And besides, it's not like we would have saved that much more time. We would have had one more time save than last time. This one we can use move with, and that'll save us a bunch of time.
Okay, Garrett.
I believe you can... No, this isn't that. I believe the other ones are time stop and some other ones that we don't really have access to. Yeah, this one's a time stop one. As I said, time stop is kind of the most consistent time saver for this. So we have time stop there. I think this one is nothing because you can't get to the growth plant.
Yeah, but Isaac can.
But he doesn't have growth.
Oh.
Well, no, he doesn't. Let me check his synergy list. But he doesn't have growth.
This is force again.
But that's fine. This one's not very much of a time save. I don't know why you're so upset.
I just...
And I believe there's one more. Yep. And I think they can't do anything here. Yeah. So we'll have Ivan wait here.
I don't know. It just seems like something relatively preventable, but that's okay.
No, it's fine.
It's fine. It's not like this is a super hard game or anything.
Yeah, and also it's not like these are like super rough races. Also, it goes in party member not in order, so even though Mia is in the earliest whatever,
yeah,
it's gonna be the longest.
You can, I think, switch the order.
No, like it's not like what stage they're in. It's just like whichever, like. Oh, you mean like in battle? I think
you can switch their order on the screen. Can you, or is that only in the second game?
Yeah, I think you can in this game.
So they have a different jingle at each thing, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah. Hey Garrett.
I'd rather take this slow and do it right than get wrecked. Come on, Isaac. You were like 50 miles away from that slide. I'm going so incredibly slow this time. Luckily, these guys have like a huge addiction to just going for the treasure chests. Could you... Yeah, thank you for grabbing the wall, Isaac. He's a little ahead of me right now.
Yep.
But it'll be fine, because he is going to get very far behind me.
Oh my gosh.
Because he's going to go for that treasure chest.
Is he?
Yes. Come on, Isaac. Could you, like, hurry it up a little bit? No.
Nice. Got it.
So, yeah. Now we're gonna wreck this man even harder, because...
You're right, he did go for the treasure chest.
Well, also, he's a lot slower than me.
I feel like he went faster across the conveyor belt.
Probably, yeah. So the nice thing about this synergy is that it does more damage based on my attack. So having a better weapon really does affect it.
Yeah, I think it is doing more than it was before.
Well, I think it's doing about the same, but it's because this guy has way better armor than the other guys did.
True.
Maybe a little bit overpowered.
Paralysis.
Let's see if he gets to hit me more than once this match.
Nice.
Nope. And we faint. Isaac! How did you guys get up here? Isaac.
Isaac.
So many Isaacs. And...
He's asleep.
What, you're just gonna leave him there in the dirt? He must be exhausted. Let's leave him to sleep for now.
In the dirt. I'm awake.
I'm up. Huh? You've awakened. Colosso? Duh, that ended long ago. He fell into a deep sleep, don't you remember? Yeah, I remember. Oh, give me a break. You were out cold. You don't remember a thing. Sorry for shouting at you. You fought brilliantly to the end, Isaac. Abby was singing your praises. Are you okay now, in body and mind? Yeah, I'm good. You'd better be alright after sleeping this long. Sheesh. Sorry for shouting again. Babby said he wanted to see you when you came to, Isaac. If you're okay, so shall we go see Babby?
So
you're
now
fine,
we get to go
you,
through
Isaac?
a bunch of more talking.
This is our big info dump. I'm more worried about what Babby
second
wants. Let's get going.
Big info dump.
I would say this is probably the... Oh, right, I forgot I had to do things. Are you sure you should be getting up so suddenly like that? He's fine. He doesn't want to lounge around all day. I wonder if you wait there for forever. If that dialogue changes. I see. Let's go see Babby then.
Probably not, because you like hop.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get a long info dump, then we're gonna get the orb.
Yep.
The cloak orb.
Hey guys.
So this is Iodem. He's got a great portrait. I really like his design.
Yeah, he's neat.
Time to not pay attention to a bunch of dialogue. It's not really important until the second game, and that's the big problem with this info dump, is it just doesn't really matter right now, and by the time you get to the second game, you could just totally forget about all this. They do bring it up every once in a while.
Yeah.
We got the lure cap for winning. We're probably going to sell it. It increases the encounter rate, which is something we don't really care about.
Yeah.
Enough with the flattery. Let's get to the point. Why were we summoned? For
Don't
reasons.
be rude. Of course.
Let's let it be Iodem. There are other ways to judge a man. I'm Garrett.
He's talking to you, Garrett. Yeah, so...
Basically, the draught is a youth draught that he got at a place called Lemuria, and that is like cloaked in an eternal storm, and he can't get back there. And he's building the lighthouse so he can try to find it and stay young
he doesn't
forever.
Want to die.
Yeah. And Creighton used to work with him.
Yeah.
But then Creighton left.
Yeah.
I guess this is where Creighton got his verboseness from.
Yeah.
He learned from the master.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know for now. Babby doesn't want to die. He's building the lighthouse so he can find Lemuria, and we promise to help him out, and in exchange he'll give us passage south and a ship when the time comes.
Yeah, so he's already super old, but he's like running out.
Yeah, he's running out of his draw, and he's way older than he looks. But in Lemuria, they know how to make it, and they gave him some, and he stole it and left.
Yeah.
Which is why they're not very happy with him.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where one of probably the best party member in the second game comes into action.
Mm-hmm.
Piers is a Lemurian. And he's very, very old compared to the rest of the party, despite the fact that he looks only about like 5 or 6 years older.
Yeah.
He's definitely the oldest looking party member because he looks like he's in his 20s
like
instead of his teenagerness.
Yeah.
I actually really like Pierce's design. He's by far the best character in the second game, I think. He's not very snarky, but he tends to take things a little literally.
Yeah.
He's a little bit out of touch, is what I would say about Pierce. But he's like, he doesn't take guff from no one.
I also just feel like he doesn't talk that much.
That's probably part of why I like him. I feel like they kind of do that with the Water Adepts. They just kind of tend to be sidelined pretty hard.
Yeah.
It's a little bit less so in Dark Dawn, but Reef is so completely unlikable.
Yeah.
Amidi's pretty great, though. Amidi is related to Alex.
Oh.
As well. He is, like, a child.
Uh-huh.
So there's that. He's Alex's kid. Which is pretty cool, honestly. I like that idea. Also, Amidi's just a cool character, and he's probably the most compelling character in Dark Dawn. Maybe aside... No, Tyrell's pretty boring. Karis is pretty boring. The main character is pretty boring, but that's because he doesn't really have anyone good to play off of, and he doesn't have as much character as Isaac does. Kraden's awful still, but he's a bit better in that game because they tend to play him off more as like a detective rather than info dump the guy.
Yeah. Yep.
We haven't been paying very much attention to this cutscene.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah, we
that's
gotta
what
go south
Bobby
to
can
Venus.
grant us,
Yeah.
is that he can get us to Venus Lighthouse.
Yeah, we're working with him because he's gonna give us some stuff.
Yeah.
But before we get done with that, we're gonna have to cross the desert. We're gonna meet some other characters. We're gonna go to Crossbone Isle. We're gonna head back to Vale and get that Jupiter Gin.
And some more synergy. I think there's a fire gin there too. Like behind that little fence where you lift the rock.
No, I think there's only one gin. That's where the Jupiter
I feel like
gin
I
is.
remember there being a Mars gin.
Well, you're making that up. I think maybe you're thinking... No, that's a Mercury gin that you get from doing Dodonpa.
No. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, so we're still talking. We're still talking.
Well, we're not really still talking. We're just...
He's gonna give us the cloak ball? No.
No, we have to go ask him for it.
Okay.
Well, and by asking for it, I mean steal it out of his dresser drawer and then say, fine, ticket if you want.
Here we go. Stealing from an old sick man. I
Boom,
want
gimme.
this.
You found the cloak ball.
Give it.
Is the cloak ball what you desire? Yep. The cloak ball is very precious to me. I can't just give it away. Perhaps you could borrow it. Take it with you on your quest.
Thanks.
Spoiler alert, we're never giving it back. For more reasons than one. We're gonna give this to Ivan because why wouldn't we? I
Yeah.
feel like it just kind of fits his character.
Yeah. He's got reveal. He's got mind read.
He's
gonna have cloak. Plus, we're gonna use it to save Master Hammett, so like, that makes sense.
Okay, so now we can head south across the bridge into the cave. That'll take us around down to Calais.
And from there, we can obviously get back to Vale and everywhere that we need to get to.
Exactly. So that's going to be... I say we go through the cave before we end off to this episode.
Okay.
I mean, like, why not?
No reason.
Exactly, which is why we're going to do it. We're going to head into the shop first to clear up Isaac's inventory. He's got a lot of items we don't really need anymore. I really like her design.
She's adorable, and I love her.
I will hang on to both the bottle and that, but I don't want the lure cap because who needs random battles? What do you have for artifacts? Yeah, items aren't terribly great in this game.
Yeah, there's just like a bunch of better, like even in terms of like the weapons and armor, there are really only a few that are like super interesting. So I don't know. I think it's cool that they have more options in the second game. Like again, it's just kind of higher budget. They have more things figured out with just quality of life. And those things are good about it, but again, I just feel like it's not as charming, it's not as interesting.
Yeah.
I don't really care that much about like alchemy and the characters, you know? It's just...
It takes a lot of the stuff that I think is important in the first game and kind of sidelines it for stuff that a lot of other people tend to find important in video games.
You aren't gonna grab more armor? Or like check it?
We're actually really decked out on armor right now because we've got all sorts of crazy stuff, and I want to keep him in the... Okay, so we can get silver vests instead, and shields, I believe, are probably all we're gonna get.
Just, I always like to check this when I go into a town.
I actually want to keep the battle gloves on. I think the attack is more important than the defense, and it's worse than that. Worse.
Okay.
Same or worse.
There we go.
This is slightly better.
Yeah, like we're at this point in the game where we can kind of just do what we need to do.
And then we're gonna get this guard monster.
That's so cute. All their walk cycles are different. Like he's like kind of a... I don't know. That's cute.
Yeah, they
did
all
a
have...
good job.
Yeah. And also, you gotta remember that we don't really see those characters walking around very often in this game. They could have just copy-pasted.
Mm-hmm. But they didn't.
But they didn't. And that I feel like that kind of sums up why I like this game. They could have copy-pasted, but they didn't.
Yeah.
There's a lot of care and attention put into little things.
Yeah.
So as you can see, we're pretty much all decked out in swords these days.
That's okay.
Because swords are just the best weapons.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I don't think we actually have to head south through here to go to the cave. Hold up. I need to get back out to the world map real quick. But I'm gonna check the map real quick. Yeah, I think
Where's
actually...
Vale?
Vale's up here.
Yeah.
But, I'm gonna head to the right a bit, because I think this is where the cave is. But I'm gonna zoom out here and check to make sure this is where I need to be, because I think maybe we can go back there. Maybe we could have gone back there before.
L and R are the controls for that.
Well,
Yeah, I think it's
No, yeah, see that right up there?
Oh, that's it. Okay.
That's it. Okay, so you can see why I thought we had to beat Colossal first, but we could have gone back at any time because I'm dumb.
Boop. Beep.
Boop. Boop, beep.
Beep.
Boop.
You dirty ape. You maniac. That's so funny.
Man, you
That's
know what I
really
just realized?
Funny. That must be intentional. What?
Oh,
we haven't seen kobolds before.
We haven't. The ape sprite looks like Urban Yeti, which is a reference that you don't really get as much as I do, at least in why it's funny. But it has ruined all tension for that enemy for me. They're actually kind of a dangerous enemy type. They tend to be relatively bulky.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice once we can start getting people into good classes. So we're gonna try to leave, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, hey."
Yes, I do.
In
Okay,
that
bye,
case, I'll wait
Iodam.
here. Bye, Iodam. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's
Dude.
alright.
If we get a remake, they need to put more party members in this first half. Like, or like at least temporary party member type deal, like Iodam, stuff like that.
What about Feiji, or what's her name?
I think you got it right.
With the purple hair.
Yeah, I think you got it right.
Master Hama.
It,
Are we gonna go back and talk to her? Find out that she's
Master Hama.
Ivan's mom?
we went back. She's just not going to talk to us. Remember? That was
Oh.
the whole reason we couldn't talk to her right then.
Like,
Ivan's like, yeah, I get a feeling she's just not going to talk to me anyway.
Yeah, Gondwin Cave. Yeah, and we have lift, so that's good. Get out of here, you dirty ape. Keep the change, you filthy animal. I probably should have saved that for after he died. Keep the change, you filthy animal. There. I fixed it.
Great. Good job.
Good job, me.
High five, brain. An actual line in an actual Yakuza game.
That is hilarious. Yakuza's... It seems amazing.
Yakuza's great. I really want to play it, but
You gotta have PlayStation-y stuff, I
yeah,
think.
you really do. I think Yakuza 0 is on PC, but like my laptop is not good enough.
Correct. I probably need a laptop. I don't want a laptop. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. Anyway. Yeah. Take that, Rat Warrior 2.
I thought he was Rat Warrior 1.
Oh. Rat Warrior 1. I feel like for a long time I pictured kobolds as looking like this, because I think this was the first place that I ran into them.
Well, yeah. It's weird to me whenever I see kobolds in other games and they're like fur covered.
Or they're like, in D&D, they're like little midget gross dragons. I guess you can't say midget anymore, I don't know.
I think it's
They're
fine.
like the goblins of dragons, kinda. I actually think it's a pretty good character design, honestly.
What? The
ape.
Yeah, but he still looks like Urban Yeti.
Yeah. I'm sure you're correct. Oh, that's interesting. Are they different? Are the bamboo trout bits, are they different heights depending on the enemy?
I don't think so.
Or are they just random? Because that time they were all sort of tall over on one side.
Maybe it's dependent on the enemy. I don't know. I think this is gonna be...
Mimic?
No. Lucky Metal's
Nice!
sick. I remember there was a point in our history where we used to be upset that there were Lucky Metals, and then we got to Tolbi, and we realized that Lucky Metals are the best items in the game.
Yep. They're so good. I love them. Apple.
Ooh, apple. That's good, too.
Raises your attack, right? Bam, bam, beep, beep, beep. Die. Beep. Beep.
I'm just gonna give him all of the...
Nice.
Okay. I also... Okay.
Cloak has a fun,
Is it just me, or does it
icon.
look like a dress?
Cloak?
Yeah, like a...
Oh, I guess I could see that, where the little legs
Like-
of the shadow are the shoulders of it. And then it's just sort of flying
is
up
that
in the
what
wind.
that's supposed to be?
Yeah, like the white part is your feet.
And then the other thing is the shadow. Okay. I just thought, okay, it's a weird looking, like cloak.
halter top, cloak, something.
Well, I
don't know.
thought, oh, it's a weird looking, like cape type deal.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what a cloak is.
Yeah.
And then but I always thought it looked like a weird, like, strap dress.
Right. I
with
totally
a very,
know what
very
you're saying.
deep cut.
Yeah. That's really funny.
How did you not see that? That's my question. You have no excuse.
I'm pretty sure you're the weird one.
How am I the weird one?
Okay, if we had a chat, I would ask them if he was the weird one.
It just...
Maybe when this is a VOD, can someone leave in the comments who's the weird one here?
It just looks like a dress.
It just works.
Thanks, Todd. And yet again, we get our little Dark Souls shortcut through here.
Yep.
I don't think I have a move set, so we're just gonna do that.
Oop.
Also, here's a fun little fact: since it's water, it sticks into the water a little bit. I like that.
Yeah, it's neat.
So here we are by Calais.
Is this Calais?
Yeah, this is Calais.
Oh, very nice.
So now we're gonna head north from here, back home. And we're gonna actually do the Jupiter Djinn this time. Also, you will notice that Ivan is no longer our fastest character.
Yes. Ninja. It'll
Well,
do
Ninja and
wonders for
Ruffian
you.
are just really fast classes, and Ivan is in a kind of slow one.
Mm-hmm. Here we are at Vale. Okay, yeah, let's go there. How's Mom doing?
Yeah, let's go check on Mom. We don't have Ply, but we can fix that.
Yeah.
We'll just unset all of Mia's Djinn. I think that's gonna be faster than trading around.
Yeah, because like
She has
putting
it at
them
base.
back is gonna be faster too. You know.
Yeah, we can. Because I can just go hit R.
Whee. It's kind of funny, but I think Vale actually has like the most screens of any of the towns, even
Yeah,
though it's supposed
even
to
though
be
it's
the
pretty small.
smallest.
I'm pretty sure there's a way to bring up the menu, even without that. There's like some weird command for it. Maybe it's select. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, you know Wish. I did not know that about you, Ivan. Oh right, we have to set it. Ooh, lag. It does not like having reveal and Ply at the same time. Okay, we're gonna turn off reveal here real quick. We're gonna try.
Maybe we need to talk to somebody or something.
We're gonna cast Mind Read on her.
Yeah, it's just the same as it was before.
Yeah, so I think that there's really nothing we can do. Can I not get Grandma's soup? Is this not like Wind Waker? I always forget whether or not there's something we can do.
Hey, stop.
Hey, have you been?
Are you protecting the house? We're not. But didn't we already have this conversation?
We did. I think it's because we left the village. That's something that's weird about this game. Some of the scripting
I'm gonna
can be a
look
bit
and
weird.
see if there's anything we can do for Mom.
Okay.
Isaac. Mom. Golden Retriever.
Son. I see that you look up dog pictures on your phone.
Dora. Oh, apparently in Japanese her name is Kimi. Yeah, everyone has like really quote-unquote boring names.
Oh, that's Play. Oh, yeah, that means...
Can you help her, though?
I'm thinking if it's not coming up, then probably you can't.
Okay. Dora side quest? Wait, what? What is TBS? The Lost Age. There is a Dora side quest in TBS. Here's the text without visiting Dora in TBS. And here's the text after visiting Dora. Oh. Me saying no at every single interaction. Okay.
Super
Sorry.
professional
I'm
stream.
super distracted. Yeah, it appears there's not like a grandma's soup we can do.
Okay.
She just is sick, and that's it. Like, this game clearly is intended to have a sequel. Here we go.
You're the new kid moving in, getting it done.
I thought that would happen.
That's what happens whenever we say here we go.
Oh,
Ooh,
the halt gem. There we go.
We'll give this to Ivy.
Have some water of life.
No, we'll give it to Mia. She's under-equipped.
I love that. It's really
It's so
satisfying
nice.
to do. Yeah, he wants to run away. Guess what? You can't run for me if you can't
Run.
run.
Get wrecked, idiot.
Bam. Kite is really good if I remember correctly.
It allows someone to act twice.
Yeah.
Next turn.
Yeah, this is definitely not the style in which I played this game.
Yeah.
But it's pretty fun.
And then I believe... we'll just keep all these on Ivan for now so that he can be our healer. But I believe eventually here we're going to be able to put those guys into better classes as well.
Yeah. Ah, it's a Ravager.
So as you can see, these guys are a little bit lower level
I
than
kind of
us.
love that they put their paws over their eyes when they get hurt. It's so silly.
It is kind of. Okay, there we go. I believe, yeah, we don't have lift set, so we can set
What am
lift
I
again.
thinking of? What am I thinking of?
What are you thinking of?
There's a Mars gen behind a fence somewhere like this, isn't there?
I don't think so.
Maybe in the second game.
Okay, let me
The
check
stage.
our gym. There's gonna be one in the desert, one in Lunpa, one at Crossbone Isle, one
We're missing
near
6.
No, we're not. We're missing.
Because 7 for each. So 1, 1,
Yeah, we
2,
are missing
2.
6. Okay, so there's a couple on our way to the lighthouse. There's like 3 on the way to the lighthouse, 1 at Crossbone Isle, 1 at Lunpa, and probably 1 more on the world map I'm forgetting somewhere, and I think that's all of them.
Okay. Well, can we save and take a small break then?
Yeah, let's take a break. We'll be back.
We're just gonna take a few minutes break. We'll be back.
Thank you for watching.